Sidekick users, you guys might have finally gotten your data back after all. The Motorola Cliq is going to come out tomorrow, which will make about the third Android phone, or the fourth Android phone here in the US. And Verizon is trying to pick a fight with Apple and AT&T. Today is Sunday, October 18th, and it's time to get teched up. So, as I told you last time, Danger had a whole server debacle where they were doing an upgrade to Microsoft servers and they did not perform a backup beforehand, and their servers failed and there's no backup. So all the users' data was lost and stuff like that. This is happening for a while, about maybe a week or maybe a little longer than a week. But finally, the corporate vice president of Premium Mobile Experiences, Rosho, that's his name, said that he apologizes and that Microsoft is very sorry for what happened, but that most, if not all, of the data of Sidekick users was recovered. So if you are in that small minority whose data was lost permanently, I don't know what to tell you, just put it all back in. I mean, it's going to be a pain. Put it all back in, and then after you do that, back it up on your own computer, like, I don't know. Have a hard copy of it just in case this happens again. Or if anything, just switch, like, don't get a Sidekick anymore. If you're dependent on that server, on that cloud, just don't. Transfer it to Gmail, transfer it to various other, services, Windows, Contact, your Outlook, somewhere where you will have it no matter what happens to any of the other services. But yeah, they said that, again, they're just very sorry, and that most data should be back already on your Sidekicks, or should be on the way, and if it's not on the way, then you're just not getting it. Period. In other mobile phone news, the T-Mobile Motorola Cliq, which was debuted a few weeks ago, is coming out tomorrow. This is the fourth Android phone, but it is running Motorola's Blur, which is sort of like how HTC put their sense on the Hero. The Blur, however, the Blur operating system basically just incorporates a bunch of social networking. So it's all about social networking in this phone. You'll have your Facebook, your Twitter, your MySpace, your Flickr, your Picasa, I believe, as well, will just all be updating at the same time. For example, if you go to a certain contact in your address book, it'll have that contact's current Facebook status and Twitter update, and it's all other social networks, so you happen to have linked to the phone. There's a video unboxing it hands-on on phonedog.com. You can check that out. I'll put the link down here. And also, just check it out. It looks like a pretty cool phone, but it lags a little bit because, of course, it is incorporating all that data all the time. So it's a little laggy. And it is a slider phone, 3.5mm headset jack. Pretty simplistic design. It's basically the same width of a Hero if the Hero had an actual physical keyboard attached to it. So check that out at bonedog.com. And finally, Verizon is really trying to pick a fight with AT&T and Apple. In current ads, Verizon had the whole, there's a map for that, trying to imitate Apple's, there's an app for that commercials, stating how their 3G coverage is significantly better than their competitor AT&T's 3G coverage, and showing the various maps. And more recently, which I haven't seen on television so far, but I've seen here online, they're the I Don't commercials, which make fun of the iPhone. For example, just saying things that iPhone does not do. So I don't take pictures in the dark, I don't run background processes, etc., etc. You can check out that video at appleiPhoneschool.com, both of those videos if you'd like. Verizon is really trying to promote Droid, I believe it's Eclair 2.0, even though I don't think they're getting an Android phone anytime soon, but that's what they're saying. Again, I'll post a link to that down here. But I just wanted to ask you guys what you guys thought about this strategy. Is this a good one to employ against AT&T? Something that you think, well, people will be watching these commercials on making fun of the iPhone and making fun of AT&T's coverage and say, oh, I should switch to Verizon because they're superior? Is it kind of like, you think it resembles kind of the Apple commercials where you have, I'm a Mac, I'm a PC, and that's basically the PC is crashing or the PC is inadequate to Mac? Let me know in a comment below, and as always, make sure to rate and subscribe. That's it for this time. I'll probably come with another video next week or sometime during the week. Again, it's October 18th, 2009, and you've just been teched up.